Hello and welcome to another episode of The Impact Play, your premier source for the collections and reviews and more across tech and gaming and beyond. From Mohammad.com, I'm your host, your producer, here in the ones and twos of we are this is hope for the marginalized, giving voices to the voices, sharing the stories of the world. My name is Mohammad, and you make sure to subscribe to us over on YouTube. YouTube.com backers at The Impact Play. So you're going to hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. Have reviews on so you don't miss a beat. So, however you consume content or wherever you consume it, we are there. Your support is what keeps the lights and mics on, keeps us doing what we do best. To become a supporter, simply go to THEIMPACTPLAY.com back to support for more. You have no bucks, it's also away, no big deal. We're also Epic partners. Every purchase you make with the Epic Game Store, whether it be Rocket League, Fortnite, Fall Guys, and more. Essentially, any game within the Epic Game Store is used to credit code THEIMPACTPLAY, help support us at no added cost to you. So let us get into it. Before we get into the show, we got a few things to discuss. So, give me 1 second. Let me pull that up for you here. Where is that thingamajig? Oh, here it is. Okay. Are you all ready for this? So, I have a new show for it's the speed track. So essentially anything in the automotive industry, automotive space is gonna be under this new show. So essentially, I know we used to talk about EVs, hybrids, recalls, and what have you within the Impact Play. Now it's gonna be branching out into its own show and beyond with the speed track. So that's literally newly created. We have all the social media profiles where the show is being is going to be on more podcast platforms as well soon. Simply go to the speedtrack.com for more, and I'll definitely put that in the description and show notes of this episode. On social media, we have our own Discord server for that as well. You can definitely support us. We got merch, whatever you like. Let me show you an example, and I already have some of these first styles coming in as well. And you can also listen to the show on YouTube, on Spotify, and what have you. So the first episode is live now, and it should be live on all major platforms, hopefully within a couple days. If not, by next week, it should be all said and done. Like I said, it is a new show. It is something new that I've been meaning to dive deeper in, because literally I'm always on the road, and there's automobiles left and right. Like, you know what? Let me explore into them more and get into them, and that's how this show came to be, essentially. But yeah, just a little bit of transparency for you guys. Otherwise, let us continue with the show. Oops. Oh, there it is. Alright. Oh, and another thing to note as well. I know we are not live recording, so that's gonna change from here on out. There will be no live episode of the Impact Play from here on out. We just because I've thought about it, and it's been a constant thing that's been on the back of my mind, but I've never gotten and did it. Essentially, the reason being is we're always live, and then later on in the day we'll have an episode as well. Not even that long apart, and it's just literally the same thing, but more edited, for more fine-tuned, and that's about it. So I'm better off giving you the best of the episode of the shows, with all the editing and post-production and what have you. So that's the whole reason why the live is no the Impact Play live is no more, but we'll continue to have episodes and coverages and reviews and so on. So everything's going to be pre-recorded, and we'll have them uploaded accordingly. So without further ado, let's get into the show. So it looks like Apple could have some new hardware releases coming this November, according to let's see. Some analysts saying that they could have some new models of the iPad Mini, and for iMac and so on. A redesigned Mac Mini. At the beginning of November, we have nothing kind of official, but that's what it's looking like. Next up, we have ByteDance has revealed some new earbuds in China on the east side of things. Let me see if I can get this. I can show you as well. They're called Ola Friends Buds. It's gonna have generative AI. What do I think I'm getting these articles? How do I buy it if I wanted to? No, not seeing anything. Let's go into Hypebeast. Oh, this is in China. Yeah, I know it's in China, but I'm saying there should be a link for it. It's going to be released in a couple days, October 17th in China at about $170 USD, but it's going to be 1199 yen. And let me show you what it's going to look like. And go to search, go to images. Alrighty, here we are. So that's essentially going to be it. It's going to be like this. Then here's all the colors it's going to be a part of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. Want arena. Yeah, more images here. Purple, silver, black, and white. So that's saying the specs on it to be exactly what it's gonna be. But it's apparently you're gonna you could use the phone to be as a companion for the AI. That's the only thing I'm getting out of this. But yeah, that's all we have for you on that side of things. Okay, close you. Okay, looks like YouTube Shorts is gonna be expanded into 3 minutes now. Beginning October 15th. So yeah, that's about it. That's gonna be neat. A lot of different contents. We already reported on this before, where Brazil has banned Twitter. Well, now they've unbanned them. They've been suspended since August 31st, so a little over a month. A month and a half. But yeah, they're back in business there. And speaking of bans, Discord is now banned in Turkey and Russia. So let's see. According to Reuters, Turkey had reportedly blocked Discord after it refused to share information demanded by Turkish authorities, which alleged crimes of child sexual abuse and obscenity were committed on the platform. Right. Similarly, Russia, after issuing fines for violating Russian law, removed by failure to remove 1,000 items deemed illegal and banned in Russia. And Twitter and Facebook also banned in the country as well. But yeah. Right. Looks like Microsoft is back in the game of having their very own app store in Android. So, coming from Sarah Bond said players will be able to both purchase and play games directly from the app. I don't know for the details, but yeah, that's about it on that front. And speaking of Xbox, cloud gaming will soon allow you to stream your own games by the next month in November. Apparently, Microsoft is planning to test the ability to stream games that you own aren't already part of the existing part of the existing Xbox Game Pass library. It's part of a long running project known as Project Lablad. They've been testing it and readying the servers. So it looks like it's dependent on. I already heard about this before, where it's gonna be you're gonna have some minor instances where some publishers will not be on what's that word I'm looking for? They won't agree to this because they want to have their own streaming platform, like a Ubisoft or maybe an EA. They're partnering with them, but platforms like that, essentially. Okay. Looks like Steam is making it more clear to what you're really buying. They have a disclaimer following a new legislation from the state of California requiring digital storefronts covering games, music, movies, and ebooks to clarify licensing terms to customers. The law comes as questions have risen in recent years regarding what ownership meant and what increasing dominance by digital products. Okay, but now you have a disclaimer, which I will show you now. Okay. Okay. As you're purchasing a product, it'll tell you a purchase of a digital product that grants a license to the product on Steam. And you could definitely click on the agreement to. This way, it'll be up in your face. It's just that you don't own them. You don't essentially own a game. You own the key to the license to play that game. But they can revoke that license at any time, which is something that a lot of consumers are not aware of. And speaking of Steam, the Steam Deck will now begin officially shipping to Australia next month. I don't know why I read that as August, but yeah, they officially announced this at PAX Australia. So for the conversion to 256 LCD model will be available for $649 Australian dollars, 512 gigabyte OLED for $899, and the 1 terabyte OLED for $1,049. Okay, we got a good amount of news to discuss, but before we do, here's a few words from our sponsors. And we will return. You want to learn more about us and the content and coverages that we're doing? Visit our website, go to THEIMPACTPLAY.com. To one show has become two. So it's broken down to two separate shows. You have THEIMPACTPLAY for your technology and video games coverage. Then you do THEIMPACTPLAY Screenplay for your film and television coverage as well. You could also check out my new show, The Speed Track, for your destination, your track throughout the world that is automotive excellence. You can definitely check out social media. This is the show as well. And episode 1 is live on almost all platforms. It'll be live momentarily because, like I said, it is a new show. If you want to check it out, follow us on social media at The Speed Track, wherever you are, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, Threads, we are there. And also we have a Discord community as well. Be sure to check that out as well. In a world where we have less time than ever, reading books, whether it be digital or physical, you can listen to audiobooks with Audible, the most efficient way to read books in a modern era. Sign up for your free. The trial immediately gets to 1 credit. If you do have Amazon Prime, you can double that, and it's 2 credits. It's good for any premium title. So if you go to audibletrial.com/THEIMPACTPLAY. Once again, that is audibletrial.com/THEIMPACTPLAY. Alrighty, folks, we have returned, and we are back for the rest of your news segment of the show. Where are you? So we have Nintendo is apparently taking applications to join a mysterious Switch online playtest. As many as 10,000 participants will be allowed, and all the applications are closed. They have reached their limit. But yeah, so I'm assuming it could be something new, like something extra, some new gaming platform available on Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Plus, and what have you. Next up, we have some Nintendo hardware. Some new Nintendo hardware, I should say. Where are you? Here we are. An alarm clock. It's called the Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo. It is releasing, or should I say, it should be released now. And apparently you can sell free purchase it, which doesn't make sense, even though it's apparently available. So essentially, it looks like an alarm clock that has smart capabilities as well, and it does require Nintendo Switch Online. But it will set you back $99. This type USB-C. It'll have a motion sensor. You set a time, pick a scene, and it'll handle the rest. The visitor arrives, it'll change accordingly, and what have you. Some games that are available. Some of the specs. You know what's funny? I don't know why they did this route. As soon as I heard about it, I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Forget about the $100. They could have easily partnered with something as an Apple or Google or Samsung and have this specific thing in a smartphone with the alarm already built in. Like, who's gonna have an alarm nowadays? We're not 5-10 years ago where people were having alarms left and right. Now we have our phones as alarms, our watches are an alarm, so you can easily partner with any one of these top manufacturers and partner as a specific watch thing, even with Amazon. How many households have an Amazon house speaker, a Google house speaker, and one of these home devices as well? Literally, you can partner with anybody, and it would have been a lot better than this, because this is limited to that specific hardware. This way, if they did it this way, they could expand that to more households, and maybe even as a $20 bundle or wherever where have you, they could easily sell that. That would have made sense instead of this. Doesn't make any sort of sense. I don't know why they did this, but then again, it kind of does. Weird Nintendo decisions, but it is what it is. What can we do? Alrighty, moving on. So multiple new Halo projects, Halo rebrand, and what have you. So let's just get into it. So D403 has now become the Halo studio. Apparently, it's gonna have multiple projects, multiple Halo projects in the works. They're going to be working with Unreal 105, moving away from whatever built-in built-in engine that they had. Instead of working that simultaneously, they'll have something that's already good and something that everybody uses. And apparently, Project Foundry, they have that they're working on numerous images that are now available. Look at Comet Evolved Error, Master Chief. Let me see. What else we got? So it's a tech demo, so it's not a new game. See, even says here that Syndicate's portion of the studio is required to simply develop and upkeep the engines its Halo games run on. So now they're gonna have less time worrying about the engine because it's already being worked on by third party Epic Games, and it's already proven to be good. And now it's gonna make development time a lot faster. And Halo Infinite will be maintained on its existing split space engine, more operations and updates to the game's Forge mode, and what have you. And the Halo Flashpoint is available to pre-order, will release October 25th. Next up, let's see. Secret Door, one of the two game developers under the umbrella of Dreamhaven, has revealed their first game, a new 4-player co-op, and which dubbed Thunderfolk. It's a tactical turn-based RPG. It brings players together to complete missions and a top-down game. It's apparently a quote-unquote streamlined alternative to the traditional tabletop gaming experience. So it requires no elaborate setup, or rulebooks, or materials. It will include 6 distinct heroes, like building and other familiar RPG elements. Whatever that means, we'll have to wait and see. I think that's it. But let me check Twitter, see if we have anything that we may have missed. Anything breaking or what have you. Oh, here it is. Let's see. uh, nothing under tech. Okay. Let me check our gaming channel. Where are you? Okay, here it is. Yeah, I'm not saying anything. So this week has been very slow in the news side of things. Okay. All right. So since it's been a slow day, I'll tell you what I've been on, what I've been enjoying, what I've been playing. Essentially, I haven't played Overwatch in a while now. I do want to hop into it. I do hop into it every now and then. But the main games that I've downloaded because of course we have I should say I have a car channel essentially. So I'm following a lot of car creators, a lot of brands, a lot of tracks here in Atlanta, which I plan to visit as well. Make content make more content, reviews, discussions, and what have you. Highlight videos, new cars, and what have you. So be sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and what have you, social media at the Speed Shack. I told you it's a new show, so it's gonna take a while for it to kick in. But yeah, regardless of the fact, I have downloaded, or should I say, re-download Forza Horizon 5, 6. Let me see. Let me go to my Xbox channel. Or you know what? My choice achievements. That's even better. Here it is. Steam. Oh, here it is. Okay. Sign in. Come on, sign in. Any day now. Whatever. Okay. Game collection. My games. Oh, it is for Forza Horizon 5. So that I re-downloaded again. In addition to Forza Motorsport, which I didn't know which was already out. Apparently, it was out almost a year. Because I've been seeing these highly videos and what have you. I'm like, really? So I downloaded that and I literally am fairly new to it. So I'm definitely going to be hopping into a lot more because, I'm into automotive industry. So it's good to know what cars, know these different brands and these different vehicles and what have you. So I feel like that's the best way to experience this. And of course, being out in the field, of course, that's what I'm going to be doing as well. But I'm doing a whole mix of things essentially. So that's about it. What I've been watching, nothing new. What I've been watching, literally, the latest thing that I did watch, I posted a review on for the Joker, Fala Adu. That review is now live on YouTube and podcast services. The THEIMPACTPLAY screenplay. Be sure to check that out. I do plan on watching movies as well every now and then, and post my reviews and hot takes and what have you, like usual. But yeah, so that's about it on that front. Be sure to stay up to date by following THEIMPACTPLAY as well. We'll definitely have some new episodes, new shows, and more content coming your way. We're not straying our focus from that. We're going to be focusing on both platforms essentially. So that's about it. And that, friends, so we guys, thank you for so much joining us on another episode of the THEIMPACTPLAY. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button, hit subscribe on youtube.com/THEIMPACTPLAY. Follow us on social media at the THEIMPACTPLAY on your favorite podcast platform. Simply search for the THEIMPACTPLAY. And if you find this intuitive, helpful, entertaining, if you have been watching us and subscribed to us for a while, be sure to consider leaving a rating or a review as well. That will help us reach even more listeners, even more viewers, more worldwide than we already are. So we're already a global show. More than 40 countries are listening to us. We have listeners all around the globe, and it help us. There's a lot of people out there that still don't even know that we're there. So be sure to share the content, subscribe, review, rate. It definitely helps us out a ton. And be sure to join the conversation offline. Joining in Discord. Go to THEIMPACTPLAY.com, click on the Discord icon. It'll take you to a Discord server where I do happen every now and then. You'll see me, and you can just chat with the community. Let's see. I feel like we're missing something. Okay. So this has been a production in another episode by the THEIMPACTPLAY. Always reserved. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one, and we'll see you all on the next one.